Good evening. Welcome to Venice Beach, California. Here at the Venice Canals. It's very quiet here, so we want to whisper. I should have brought my own canoe. That canoe looks like it hasn't been ridden in years, dude. Look at all that dirt inside of it. I think that's just a home for that duck. Maybe somebody will let me borrow their canoes. Oh man, I need to offer a canoe cleaning service here. He's been sitting here for years. Service is gonna be a little shoddy here, probably. These got to be the coolest apartments you could rent, dude. I didn't know these were apartments. I thought these were houses. They're like a little mini apartment fourplex, but they're really small. A lot of people, they give up space to be able to live at the beach. They probably Airbnb them to make a ton of money now. Venice Canal, Lucky Days Apartments. Yeah, there's a lot of apartment buildings right now. Breaking news, former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe collapsed during a speech. It sounds like gunshots were heard at the site, according to local media. This from the Wall Street Journal. Where was that? Oh, dude, I recognize him. The Japanese Prime Minister collapses during speech. Former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, or Abe, collapsed during a speech in Western Japan. National broadcaster NHK reported. An NHK reporter said it sounded like shots were heard at the site. Police have detained a person at the location in Nara, NHK reported. A spokesman for Mr. Abe's office said he had no information about the reported incident. Hopefully he didn't get shot. That's kind of what it's leading to. He was a former president. I recognize his face. These are, I guess, are the... I wonder if these are the pumps that pump the water, keep the water circulating through the canals. It seems like they are. I know they had problems with the flow of the water. The canals used to be a lot bigger when they first built them. But I think they were Abbot Kinney built them to be like Venice, Italy. And I think they might have been a failure because he couldn't get enough people to move down here. And also I think the water didn't circulate well for a while. So there's people out here that bought them really cheap when nobody wanted to live. They're laughing now though. Laughing all the way to the bank. This one's for sale. Like James Allen of Compass Realty, dude, if anyone's interested in this tri-level, I don't know, semi-modern Mediterranean house. Look at this tiny little cottage. I don't even want to guess what the price is. That's a lot. We got a little pedal boat. Let's look up the history. History of Venice Canals. The Venice Canal Historic District is embedded in the residential Venice suburb of Los Angeles, California. The historic district is noteworthy for possessing man-made wetland canals built in 1905 by developer Abbot Kinney as part of his Venice of America. Kinney sought to recreate the appearance and feel of Venice, Italy in coastal Los Angeles County. The names of the canals are given by Abbot Kinney as follows. It just names all the canals: Grand Canal, Lion Canal, Venice Canal, Walter Canal. Another set of canals were built south of the Venice Canals Originally known as the New Amsterdam Canals by investors and architects, namely Howland, Sherman, and Clark, for whom two canals are named. These canals are roughly bounded by Eastern Court on the east, Court A on the south, Strong's Drives on the west, and Court E on the north. There are four east-west canals: Carroll Canal, Linney Canal, Howland Canal, and Sherman Canal, and two north-south canals. The lit canals with gondoliers and arch bridges drew widespread publicity and helped sell lots in the development. By the 1920s, the cars quickly gaining popularity, the canals were viewed by many as outdated. And as a result, a number of canals were filled in 1929 to make room for paved roads. By 1940, the remaining canals had fallen into disrepair and the sidewalks were condemned by the city. The district remained in poor condition for more than 40 years. Numerous proposals to renovate the canals failed due to lack of funding, environmental concerns, and disputes as to who should bear the financial responsibility. The canals were finally renovated in 1992. They were drained and new sidewalks and walls were built. The canals reopened in 1993 and have become a desirable and expensive residential section of the city. The residential district surrounding the remaining canals was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1982. However, in recent years, there has been extensive renovation work on many of the old houses, and many large modern houses have been built. The water enters the canals through sea gates in the Marina del Rey breakwater and again in Washington Boulevard. They open at low tide to drain most of the water, and at high tide they are closed, trapping the water for about 3 days before being refreshed again. Before 1929, the area covered by canals was approximately 3 to 4 times as large as today. The number of canals was reduced from 13 to 6. The canals were bounded by Abbot Kinney Boulevard, Pacific Ave, Westminster Ave, and Venice Boulevard. The 7 canals were renamed as concrete roads by the City of Los Angeles as Main Street and Canal Street, Windward Ave, Altair Ave, Market Street, and Grand Boulevard. The traffic circle at Pacific and Windward Avenues is located at the top of what once was the Venice Lagoon. And that's your canal history. So not till they got their re-up in the... Yes, people used to tell me they used to come here and they were kind of like abandoned. It would smell really bad, the water. This was probably in the 70s or 80s. I don't think it was very desirable to live here. Also, there's not a lot of parking. So see, these are the modern homes here. So that little white cottage over there would probably get torn down. I don't know, that one's probably old enough to be considered historic. So let's see. There's only certain ways you could walk, dude. You gotta go on the bridges. It's kind of like a little maze. This way to the left is to the beach. To the right is to east. And there's a few bridges. And it leads out all the way to like Venice or Washington that way. I think right now we're looking towards Venice. Former Japanese Prime Minister has been shot. So he did get shot? Yeah, I just got the alert saying that he went down, he collapsed while talking somewhere and the gunshots were heard. It's crazy. Was it in Japan? Seems like a good place to take a nightly walk. You cover a lot of ground if you take all these streets. They seem a lot smaller when you just drive through, dude, but walking. I don't know, I'm gonna do most of these. I'm gonna do 2 canals or something. We're gonna head out to Venice Boulevard. I think a lot of famous people own these now. Or maybe not famous, but people that are like producers, directors, artists. I bet you there's some celebrities that stay at one of these. Here's another bridge. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. I think you could put your own boat into the water. I'm pretty sure I've seen some YouTubers do it before. They probably just launch at any pier, dude. I don't think anybody would say anything. Because it looks like each house has their own little dock. And you can tell they never use it, dude. All the canoes, all the boats are dirty as hell, dude. You can see the top of the Santa Monica Mountains over there. Have they used this in film? I think so. Yeah, I'm sure this has been in some movies. Shows. You know. Yeah, I think they would have like chase scenes where people run through here. But you know, in the movies, they always change it up, dude. It's like they run over one of these bridges, and then somehow they're magically at the Venice Beach basketball courts. That used to get me pissed when I used to watch old 80s, 90s TV or movies. Like Chips used to do that. They'd get off of a freeway, and then it's like, oh, they're gonna get off onto a Van Nuys Boulevard, and then it's like, now they're in fucking Pasadena. Or they would go from like downtown, hit the exit, and then they'd be at Venice Beach. This little house. Yeah, most of these new houses, they've been torn. You know, they're the old houses been torn down. They were little houses, and get sad, dude. Damn, there's a fire over there. Probably a homeless person. They've been renovated into these. Imagine if you bought like 2 houses here in 1991, or right before they kind of upgraded the sidewalks. And they fixed. I didn't know that the water came in from one side and it exited from the other side. And they do it every 3 days to keep the water coming in from the ocean, from the marina. Because they used to go further over there, and they took like half of them away. They paved over them because they weren't popular. This is back when there wasn't that much stuff down at the beach. It was like coming to the beach was a resort. And good old Abbott Kinney wanted to build somewhat of a replica of Venice, Italy canals. I didn't know he built them that long ago, dude. Before the cars were popular. Yo, for some reason, fucking Biden's son was staying in one of these houses, bro. I think it was a white one here. Barbecue. Maybe it was this one. Some like I don't know, someone that was exposing. Hunter Biden was staying at this fucking house, one of these houses. And he had like Secret Service, and some dude pulled up in a truck, like this whole fucking truck with a billboard that said something about Hunter Biden. I don't know if it said, where's the laptop or some shit. I don't know how he figured out he was staying there, dude. Kind of seemed odd to me that he would be staying just right here, dude. Doesn't seem very safe. and his security stopped that guy, the guy, filmmaker or whatever he was, journalist, filmmaker that was. There's no protection out here. If you ever have to come here or make deliveries here, dude, it's fucking confusing. I think the street goes like here, the canal, and then there's another name for the alleys. I think they're called courts, and these are called canals. And like, say this one is called whatever, dude, Venice Canal. The numbers are like, the odds and evens are an opposite, but you have to go through like one-way alleys that dead end. It's really confusing, dude. You'd have to be a experienced DoorDash delivery guy. There's a pink flamingo. These are the bridges where you can ride through. It's like a one-way. You enter from Washington Boulevard on that side, and then you ride through to Venice Boulevard. Always the beach. I said, dude, the feed's probably going to be very laggy and buffering. Yeah, whoever has like an extra, just a little room for Airbnb probably makes bank here. dark. It's very quiet. There's the first one that's under construction. That's actually surprising that there's only one construction going on here. Maybe they have a lot of restrictions on when you can do construction. See, look, Court D, Carroll Canal even numbers, Venice Canal odd numbers. They're all that way. So like this side is a different canal, I guess. This is probably Carroll Canal, that one's probably Venice Canal. And they're different, dude. This one's even, this one's odd. And they dead end. Like that street with the hills, with the bridges, that's like the only street that you can drive through. See, like here, we can't get over there, dude. I guess to get over there, you have to go over that bridge, walk that way, and then walk over that bridge. Or go this way and go all the way to that one road. I think it's called Dell. You know, I think that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go down this side. Damn, dude, this guy's balling out here. He's got a yard. He's got a yard and a 2-story little corner lot, dude. This is Old Man Kenny's house or something, dude. I'm sitting on a double lot here, bro, in the corner. A yard? Nobody has a yard here. That's some baller shit, dude. You have a yard. You know how much a yard is worth in square footage and renting? I need a boat, man. Yeah, look at that hole. It looks old too, like it's one of the original houses they didn't touch. Chateau Canal. Feels like I'm in Disneyland. I think we're gonna go to the last bridge. I guess you can zigzag them back and forth. You just go from one side of the canal to the other side. It took me 37 minutes to get to here. A big pine tree over there. Where is everyone? I don't know. I guess if you live here, you don't give a shit about this. Just like everyone that lives here, nobody jumps in their boats and canoes. It probably goes in a cycle. Like when people move in, they're probably just walking around all day. They buy themselves a little raft, a little boat, and then they're fucking captain of the SS Minnow all day. And then they annoy the shit out of the neighbors, and then they get tired of it. Nobody got time for that. How much you think a house is to rent here, dude? A small one. Dude, it's probably a lot. Small house is probably what? 7,500. I think I seen a one-bedroom apartment, which was, I think it was almost 3,000, 2,900. That was a little further towards the beach. We got some new construction over there, dude. Oh, it's an empty lot too, dude. Any of you builders want to get your hands on that lot? Yeah, I think that's what people are doing, is they're buying double lots and building. Or not, maybe that's the same width of a regular lot. They're just building a bigger house. I guess the lots are different size. It looks like the ones that are on that side are bigger. They go deeper. The ones that are on the outside, like the roads, the alley back here, it seems like those are a lot smaller. It does seem kind of odd that no one's outside. Not one barbecue grill, not one group of people outside. No one hanging out on the dock over here. I think most of the people that are walking through here are tourists. They don't even live here. They're like me. Some leftover fireworks. You know, when I was in Compton earlier, there's a huge pile of fireworks. Like there was that one box, it must have been like 4 feet by 4 feet with so many tubes in it. Better than some of these professional shows, I'm sure. Damn, it's getting eerily quiet here. This way, see, like these dead end behind the canals, you can only go to a certain point and then you can only cross on the pedestrian bridge. You probably go over in a scooter or motorcycle. I don't hear no ducks. There's usually ducks here too. Maybe they got scared away by the fireworks. you think anyone would mind if I just pee off of this bridge? Not a good quality stream, dude. Blood pressure's through the roof, dude, but piss pressure is barely trickling, dude. Oh, Elena, thank you for earlier. I didn't see a live stream. Elena, thank you. We did receive your PayPal. See if this one has a little secret passageway through the park. Yeah, there's a little cut through right here through this neighborhood. We're low on battery anyways. I didn't bring a charger, so let's cut through here and see what we find. It's only a few blocks to the beach. Actually, I think it's just this little cut through and then another long block to the beach. There's a cool hotel right there, dude. It's right on the sand. And last time I checked, it wasn't that expensive, dude. I don't know why it wasn't so expensive. I guess it's a little off, like the main part of Venice Beach is over there, but it's not far though, like 4 blocks. But there's a little hotel between, it's closer to Washington. It's a little old school hotel, but it's like right on the sand. But it's a lot cheaper because it's a little bit off. I got a lot cheaper. All the hotels over there on the main part in Santa Monica, on the sand. Oh, last time I think they said it was like $160 a night, which maybe it was during off season. Still didn't seem like that much for here, for the area, and for being right on the sand. I've looked stuff up, and to be like on the beach, I think like 300 something. They call these the Venice walk streets because they're kind of like set up. Oh damn, dude, in escrow someone bought this lot. Or did they buy the whole little house and it came with this parking lot? I think that makes more sense. This house looks like a yacht. That beach air. Breathe it in. Seawater. Damn it. Sand. It's such a pain in the ass to walk in sand. It's windy, so the sand covers up the bike path. You got to be careful. Like if you go down by LAX, Dockweiler, the bike path will be covered in sand and you're fucked. Spins you out of control when you're riding, dude. A real windy day, it'll cover the whole thing. Still popping fireworks. Better than the view is the air. The air. That ocean air. It's good. It's good for you if you have asthma. Clears things out. I did want to get a metal detector. I almost bought one at a thrift shop. It was too much. It was like $100. It looked like it was missing pieces. Castle the house. Good. The wind is too strong. I got some fireworks going. It's pretty cold out here. A lot colder than I thought. Got a half moon. Pretty long trek to the water through the sand. Oh, the hotel is over there, I think. That one hotel I was telling you about. Somewhere over there. I'm pretty sure it's that pink building between the two taller ones. You want to come to the beach and experience it on a budget. Check it out. I don't know what it's called. Maybe hotel. I think it might be called a Hotel California or California Hotel. Those scooter companies have a, wonder if they sold you like a monthly pass. They do the daily pass, which I think it's like $30 now, dude. It's pretty pricey. They used to limit you to 30-minute rides too, dude, so that would suck. I think you're better off. I want to buy one of those Segway ones. Residential quiet zone. No amplified music, no vending, no camping, pedestrian zone. So no amplified music in the residential quiet zone. But then it leads to Washington Boulevard, so there's bars. the oceanfront, not quite front side Venice Beach, but off to the side Venice Beach. Alright, man, this is going to conclude the tour. I've been getting dizzy. For the last couple of days, I've been getting dizzy. It's been better today. And yesterday got a little better, so I don't know. I don't know what it is. If it doesn't go away by tomorrow, I think I'm going to go to the doctor. I checked my blood pressure. It was a little high. Then once I checked it again, it was high, but it wasn't in the emergency zone. So I don't know. Maybe I got vertigo or something. I didn't check my blood sugar. I want to check my blood pressures. Maybe that's what I need to check. I gotta find the machine. I do have the little machine at home.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem. Whoa. My phone almost fell off the mountain. Alright guys, that concludes the tour of the Venice Canals. a half-ass tour. I will see you guys later. Have a good night.